Well, King, this is a match between Bin Hamin of Russo's brand and Canadian legend, author, very popular individual, Vance, Nevada. This is a special match that came about as a result of Bin disrespecting Vance when he was selling his book earlier. And we're about to see a lockup, or maybe not, since stalling.
Well, Vince Russo is a very wise man, in my opinion, a controversial guy in some respects, but let's see what Ben Hameen brings to the table here. This is my first time watching both of these gentlemen.
Bin Hamin is a very strong individual and quite skilled technically if you look at that hammerlock there, and definitely has
top wrist lock actually there, Jack. That's the old top wrist lock, and I like the technique he's utilizing there because he's grabbing him on the hand. Nice reversal.
Yes, and Vance Nevada is no slouch to technical wrestling either, but Hamin is an individual who's really made a name for himself, not only in upstate New York and that area, but also in the province of Ontario as well. And he's appearing for the first time for Great North Wrestling in this great event, May 6th, the 15th anniversary of Great North Wrestling. Oh, a cheating tactic behind referee sideburns back. Looked like a
good old sideburns. He does his best to keep his eye on the action, but sometimes he's remiss in that regard.
Well, he can't be everywhere, and Hamin, it looks like he got a strike to the throat, and now has full control of Nevada on the mat.
Yeah, great headlock takeover, cowboy toss, as some of us call it, and in amateur wrestling. And if you look at it, he secured the arm as well in that toss, which is very important to neutralize the arm.
Nevada made a big mistake just when he appeared to get a little bit of an advantage, started to showboat, and now paid the price as Hamin knocked him right down again to the mat and appears to have a claw hold on the large cranium of Mr. Nevada.
Shades of the late, great Fritz von Erich there, yes. Jack. I'll tell you, Jack, one thing about the fans here at the Earl Armstrong Arena, these fans are being treated to some good old school wrestling, and we encourage fans to watch Old School Shooters, the show that you and I co-host here on the Hannibal TV as well.
Absolutely, and that's one of the hallmarks of Great North Wrestling, a modern product but definite old school pro wrestling roots, as Hamin's back in control, and it looks like he is going to do a shot to the midsection, a huge headbutt. That's gotta hurt.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. And Hamin, he's a very calculated grappler. If you watch him, he's very calculated and very meticulous. And one thing I love here at Earl Armstrong Arena, Jack, is it reminds me of the old NWA TV tapings. We're sitting here in our broadcast booth adjacent to these flags. Really, really cool setup here.
Well, and one of the reasons why those flags are here is in acknowledgement of the old National Wrestling Alliance, but also the fact that Great North Wrestling is attempting to be a promotion where every end of the earth talent is scouted, and it looks like Nevada getting some decent shots in at Hamin, at least staggering him. Missed clothesline attempt and a shot right to the throat by Nevada, who's no small individual himself, but definitely not as big as Hamin.
Both big guys here. What does Nevada run? What does he tip the scales at, Jack?
He's got to be 230, and he's a 6'1" in height, I would say, doing some big atomic drops. That's got to hurt as well. Clothesline by Nevada, Hamin goes down. I don't know why Nevada is playing to the crowd so much. If I was him, I'd be all over Hamin and not be taking these breaks.
One observation, Jack, the way that he utilized those atomic drops, he really drove that knee deep into the solar plexus. a bit. I mean, a lot of guys when they do that atomic drop, they don't utilize their weight effectively, and those knees were deep in the solar plexus of Ben Hamin.
And yet, Nevada got caught. He took a little too much time on the top rope, got crotched. Hamin just dumped him on
Big
his
firemen. Yeah, big firemen from the standing.
It looks like,
and you know, Jack, when you hit a fireman's from a standing like that, Nevada, man, all the breath had to go out of his body when he hit the canvas. He was way up there.
Oh, and no, Hamin looks like he's setting him up for the old school camel clutch in deference to the Iron Sheik.
Yes, he will teach him the respect. He will not make him humble.
Oh, for sure. Look at the weight of Hamin on Nevada there. Nevada's hanging on, but no, that was it. That's too much. Submission victory for Ben Hamin of the Russo brand and the Conspiracy Horsemen, his partner being Greek god Papadon in that team.